Good morning, folks. It may be just a little bit dark, and that's because, well, it's dark outside. Just stopped, got me some breakfast. It is currently 6:30 in the morning. Got a little bit of a Joe Rogan podcast playing, and we are heading towards the boat ramp to fish in my very first kayak fishing tournament. I'm fishing my first kayak tournament with my buddy T.M. Basson today, and it is a benefit tournament for Santa Cops, which is an organization of police officers who buy Christmas gifts for kids less fortunate. So all the money from today's tournament goes to that, and I'm really looking forward to it. But we are heading that way. Probably won't do a bunch of talking to the big camera today just because it's supposed to start raining and snowing here in just a little while, and won't be able to have this thing with me for fear of tearing it up. But I will have 2 GoPros running, and you will be able to hear me talking on the GoPro, so we'll kind of talk through that, and hopefully we can catch a few fish and we can try to win this thing. So today I'm starting out with an Alabama rig, and that's probably what I'm primarily going to throw all day, just because it is a big fish bait, good way to cover a lot of water. And then I may switch between that and a small body crankbait and a jerkbait, and we're just going to see. Honestly, I don't know what it's going to look like when we get here. It's been a couple of days since I've been to this lake, and we're just going to kind of have to play it by ear and make things work. But yeah, let's get to the boat ramp, let's get the kayak in the water, and hopefully you guys will enjoy today's episode. Here we are fishing my first kayak tournament. Paddled across the lake here and just kind of cranking around, seeing what we can get done. Starting out with a little 3XD action, just a little kind of crawl, some French color, so color I really like. But we're gonna see what we can get done today. It's water is 47 degrees. It's slightly stained and moving in, which by all means should mean that there's some big ones eating. It's just finding those big ones. So I'm going to throw a crankbait for a little bit more here, and then I'm going to switch up to the A-rig, throw it, and see if there's any big ones want to eat on the A-rig, and if not that, we're just going to figure it out. They're dropping the water on us right now. You can actually see a water line where they dropped it overnight, which is probably going to hurt us, but nonetheless, it's going to put our head to the grindstone. Basses today. What's up, Stretch? Where they at, bud? Huh? Where they at, Stretch? Point them out to me. Point them out to me, Stretch.
Yikes, I could use a distraction right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty.
I can almost hear the stillness as it yields to the sound of your heart beating. Bum, bum, bum.
Well, folks, I think I'll call that one done for today. A 0. 3 fish. So maybe. I seen the pictures. Oh. Yeah, I seen the pictures. So he had like one that was 18, another one was 15, and then one that was like, I think 19 and some change. Whatever adds up to 51. 3 keeper size fish, which it's hard for my brain to wrap my mind around that sort of, because I've always kind of been in the tournament mindset where I need the 5 biggest. And so like when he said he caught an 18-incher and like he was excited about it, I was like, it's not that big of a fish, but in truth, I mean, that's how you accumulate your, you know, your total length in a kayak tournament. So I still gotta get my brain around that, but had fun nonetheless. We're gonna get the kayaks loaded up, eat us a bowl of chili, and then once I get back to the house, I'll kind of do a day in review and talk to you guys about fishing my first ever kayak tournament. And for fishing my first ever kayak tournament, and it only being my 5th time ever out in a kayak, I thought it went pretty good. Nothing got broke and nobody died, so that's all that matters. Nobody got wet. That's right. If I could sum up today's tournament in 2 words, it would be an ass kicking. That just pretty much sums it up. That is what happened today. Me and Eric got our butts handed to us. But I had an absolute blast. It was a great day to be out on the water. Always fun to meet new people, get to eat some good food, be around good people, and to raise money for a really, really good cause. So like I say, had an absolute blast. Not a complaint from today, really. It was just rough. It was just a tough day out on the water. The wind was blowing, it was raining. I had a really hard time fighting the wind, and I fought the wind more than I got to fish, and that's kind of was my dysfunction today. The dudes who won, I want to congratulate those guys. I totally forgot their names. I have absolutely no idea what their names were, but they won with like 61 inches, and so according to Eric, that's a pretty good day kayak bass fishing. That I'm still trying to get my mind around. I really struggle with the whole inches thing because my whole entire fishing life has been centered around pounds. You know, like if someone says it's a 3.5 or a 4 or a 5 or a 6 pound bass, you know, to me that's a good quality fish. But when someone says it was an 18, 19 incher, I don't know how to like take that and transfer it into pounds or transfer it into quality of a fish. But you know, the more inches that you have in the kayak tournament, the better that you're doing. It's the culmination of inches, or accumulation of inches I should say, that win kayak bass fishing tournaments. So still trying to get my mind around that, but like I say, I want to congratulate those guys for knocking that thing out of the park. I think we raised around $2,000 for the Santa Cops organization, which that's really, really awesome. That's $2,000 that is going to go totally toward giving Christmas to kids who otherwise might not have Christmas on Christmas Day. So that's just really, really cool, and something that, like I say, when you're out on the water, even though you get skunked, even though you don't do well, even though you fight the wind and the rain and the weather all day, if you can raise money for a good cause like that and give a kid Christmas, for me, that is the biggest accomplishment of the day for me. But I have to say, I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know that I will definitely be doing this some more. If you guys want to see me fishing some more kayak tournaments, go drop a big old like down below. Go leave a comment and say, Alex, I want to see you fish some more kayak tournaments. I think it would be cool, because personally, I think it would be really, really fun, and I think it's a skill that I need to hone better, and I think I can win one of these things. It's just getting that skill set down and really figuring out how you go out and kayak bass fish, because the dudes who won today, that's what they do. They go out kayak bass fishing and they win kayak fishing tournaments. Just like there's dudes that go out and they fish glass bass boat tournaments and bass boat tournaments and they win bass tournaments that way. I mean, it's just the way it is. The more that you refine that skill, the better you are at it, and I want to get better at it. But as always, guys, thank you for watching. If you got any questions or comments, please go leave them in the comment section down below. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe, like, and notification bell. Also, go down in the description. I'll have links to my partners like Bonafide, Yak Attack, AFCO. I want to give them a huge shout out for keeping me warm today and dry. And yeah, that's it. But as always, you guys are sweet, and thank you for watching.